my nephew and my niece got confirmed, Yeah, and it's funny because I don't remember getting confirmed, but I was a sponsor for my nephew. And it was a busy weekend, but all I was doing really was looking for celebrities. And then I would text Kyle because, we were walking down.
You saw so many of them, though.
We were walking down the street in this area called Abbott Kinney in Santa Monica, where my sister lives, and walked right by. I'm sitting there eating food at this restaurant. A lot of street food there. Guy walks by holding hands. It's Bradley Cooper. And I'm like, that's Bradley Cooper. My sister goes, no, is it? And then he turns his face. She goes, oh, my God, it's Bradley Cooper. And he's holding hands with this blonde woman. And I look up Bradley Cooper, who he's dating, because I don't recognize her. And I send Kyle, who is Bradley Cooper dating? And then she's like, it was like you were an investigator, because I kept getting I looked him up. I can't see who he's at. He was last with Irina so-and-so. And I'm like, dang it. I couldn't tell who he was with, but it was definitely a blonde woman with long blonde hair. Looked like Kyle.
Oh, wow.
It was not me.
Congratulations.
But, yeah, I was he was last rumored to be maybe rekindling things with Irina Shayk, which is his baby mama. They were together for years, but she is not blonde.
And she was just with Leo at Coachella.
Well, they weren't together. Supposedly they were just talking, and the picture got blown up.
Well, then we went to go see, my niece had a recital. She's plays the viola, and behind my sister said it was Matthew Perry. So I took a picture and I posted it. I'm like, I don't think it's Matthew Perry. And then all these people messaged me and said, it is Matthew Perry. They said, have you seen him lately? Because he doesn't look too great, right? And I don't think it was Matthew Perry. But then I had this lunch on Saturday in Burbank at a restaurant called Patty's, PATY''S. And it was it was one of our bosses I was meeting for lunch, and he goes, Samuel Jackson comes here almost every day and sits right over there. And I'm like, oh, my God, I can't wait to see Samuel Jackson, right? So I don't see anybody. And then when I get up to go pee, there's Viola Davis, who is the mom in Air. Mm-hmm. And I think she's also in the isn't she isn't she the boss in the
you're talking about the
in all the Marvel movies?
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I think that's her. So I saw her there, and I freaked out.
That's big. Isn't she an Academy Award winner?
Yeah, she won an Oscar.
Yeah, she has a great scene
I think for the Hidden Figures movie with Taraji
Yeah.
P.
Oh, that's right. But she's in this great movie with Denzel Washington, too, where they go and they yell at each other. So I walked by. They were sitting at a table in the corner. And when I walked, I caught her it's like my body kept moving, but my head just turned as I kept walking, staring at her. Oh, my God, it's Viola Davis. Oh, my God. It was such a trip,
I would
man.
freak out about that, too.
I know. But anyway.
That's a pretty, there was no reality show. That's all A-level cast members right there.
I feel, it was, that's like all, when you're in LA and you're walking around, that's all I do is look for famous people, because they're just normal people everywhere, but they act normal. And how dare you?
You're not normal.
Peyton Johnjay is the best spotter of celebrities in a crowd that I have ever seen, because, we've been doing this, going around from city to city. And if there's somebody in the back of a restaurant with sunglasses on and a hat on, he can still pick out if it's like a C player from a sitcom.
Well, thank you. So, hey, have any of you guys ever been on an airplane with air marshals?
No, I don't think
Aren't we
so.
all always on airplanes?
Well,
Isn't there always an air marshal on every flight?
Okay, so let me tell you this scenario. So I'm going to Los Angeles the other day, right? I check in and I get boarding pass A2. Okay, I've had A1 recently. A1 is incredible. A2, I'm like, all right, A2.
Strong.
I think that's also pretty incredible.
It is, but there's still somebody who's the mystery person in front of me. So when it's time to get on the plane, I'm standing there, A2. These two guys are to my right? And they're kind of standing in front of me, and they shouldn't be, because I'm A2, and there's two of them. Then this guy comes over. He's A1. And I'm all, congratulations. He didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was a big deal. And then I say to the guys that are kind of in our way, I go, hey, he's A1, I'm A2. And the guy goes, we're getting on the plane first. And I go, how are you pulling that? You're getting that confused with pre-boarding. Right, you're not pre-boarding.
You don't have little children.
Yeah, so I'm like, and he's like, and I go, hey, and he just brushed. I mean, I can't explain to you the condescending, tough guy look these two guys had at me. Right, then it's time to board, and they just cut in front of us, and they hand the flight attendant. They had a pink piece of paper, and they get on the plane first, and then they pre-board people. And I'm like, who the hell are these guys? What's up with that? How do you get that ticket? I'm A2. So then I said to the flight attendant, I go, hey, those two guys air marshals? And she goes, I can't say, which means they're air marshals, right? But I've never seen, if you're an air marshal, I think you want to be more in the down low when you get on the plane.
Yeah,
should
like
probably-
you load like B2.
Yes.
What is an air marshal?
A cop on the plane.
Sky Cop.
Oh.
Like whenever someone gets out of hand and you always hear, well, there was a cop on the plane. That's the air marshal. But these two guys, and they sat behind me, and I just couldn't believe, like, I think they should be friendlier. And blend in. You know what I mean? And blend in.
Well, maybe they like the imposing, don't mess up on this plane. Maybe that was the message for this flight.
Yeah, or maybe it's like they are supposed to be sort of on the down low, but maybe they're like, things are getting a little too out of control on airplanes these days, so maybe we're going to start announcing or
Yeah.
making it very clear that there's air marshals on the
That's
flight.
not a bad idea either.
And then on the way home, I was A2 again, right? And then this lady who's A6 stands in front of me.
that's going to drive
Oh,
you
it
nuts.
bothers me like crazy.
So then you like try to like put out your ticket so she can clearly
Yeah.
see the A2. Are you A1? Oh no, because I'm A2. Oh, you're A5.
That's
you're
exact.
back there, lady.
Okay, that's everything. But you're back there, lady. Happened, and the guy that was A1 standing behind her. He goes, "I'm A1," and she goes, "Are we supposed to be in chronological order?"
Yes.
I'm like, "Yeah. Why do you keep having a number there?" So
I think they announced that.
I go,
too.
"He's A1, I'm A2. You're A5 or A6. You're back there, right?" So then it's time to board, and the A1 goes, A2 goes, and she cuts behind me. Oh, she only cut 3 or 4 people, and then I say to flight attendant, I go, "Look out for the people behind me." But it didn't matter.